everyone, it's Miss Murphy here. I'm going to be doing your spelling focus for this week. Just like the other spelling videos, I will be sharing this week's focus with you, giving you a list of spellings and providing you with lots of different activities you can do throughout the week to practice your spellings. As always, all the teachers are really enjoying receiving your emails with the fantastic work you have been getting up to at home. Please keep sending in anything you have been doing so we can share it with you. We love seeing the work you've produced from our video lessons and things you've completed from the home learning grids. We hope you're all really enjoying our topic text. There's a pharaoh in our bath. The chapters so far are all on our Year 4 YouTube playlist. Before we begin our lesson, there has been a little bit of movement with our Spelling Shed champions this week, so stay tuned to find out who our top scorers are at the end of the video. So, this week we are going to be looking at different ways that we can make the long vowel sound A. We are going to have to put our phonics caps on to help us this week and think back to our knowledge of digraphs and trigraphs that can represent different sounds. So, from our learning back in reception and Year 1, we know that the short A vowel sound says A for apple or ant. Ap or apple, A. Ant, ant, A. But this week we're going to be having a look at the long vowel sound. The long A vowel sound says A for table or acorn. The A in these words makes the sound A. So, a long vowel is a vowel sound that is pronounced the same way as the name of the letter itself. To start with, I want you to take a look at these words I have written here. I want you to read them and spot any ways the long A vowel sound is being made. You can pause the video and point on your screen, or you can copy the words down and underline the sound. For example, with the word rain, I know that the A digraphs makes the long vowel sound, so I will underline that. The A and the I letters come together to make the A digraph, rain. Take a look at the other words and see if you can work out how the long vowel A sound is being made in these words. All these words contain ways to make the long A vowel sound that you have already learnt over your years at school, so you should be able to have a go at spotting some of them. Pause the video now and have a go. Okay, I have had a little go as well. I found 4 different ways that the long A vowel sound is being made. We already spotted that in the word rain, the A digraph makes the sound A. So I'm just going to stick that one there to remind us that A and the I letters come together to make the A sound. In the word sleigh, or A, the A and the Y letters come together to make the A digraph. That's the A sound that hopefully lots of you will have remembered. So we've got A-I, A-Y, A. In the word alien, it's just the A that's making the A sound. And in the word flame, we've got our split digraph, the A split E. That makes the A sound. Now, what I want you to do is sort all the words out into the correct long A vowel sounds. I want you to make a table on a whiteboard piece of paper in your book, just like this, and put the words into the correct columns. For example, rain with the AI digraph, A would go in this column here. As an extra challenge, can you add any other words that contain the long A vowel sound in them and put them into your table? Pause the video now to have a go. Okay, I had a little go at sorting out all the words and putting them into the correct column with the correct way to make the long A vowel sound. I also found lots of other words that I've put in: radio, basic, data, lady, vein, paint, snail, faint, chain. They all have the A-I digraph. Way, play, stay, spray. They all have the A-Y digraph. And mistake, snowflake, awake, plate and make all have the A split E, the split A digraph. So they're all the different ways that we know so far of how to make the long vowel sound A. Okay, now we have recapped what we already know about the long vowel A sound. We are going to learn a few more ways that we can spell the same sound. Take a look at your spelling list for this week. We have rain, vein, way, sleigh, 8, neighbour, obey, grey and survey. Pause the video now and copy down the words. As you are writing them, see if you can work out how the long vowel A sound is being spelt in each word. For our first activity today, I want you to fill the gaps with the correct letters. Think back to the activity we just did where we found out which long A vowel sound was included in each of our spelling words for this week. You can copy the words down in your book, filling in the gaps as you go. Pause the video now to copy them down and tune back in a second for our check. Welcome back everyone. How did you get on? Let's take a look together to find out what sound we needed to fill each of our gaps. For rain we needed E-I. For vein we also needed E-I. For way we needed the E-I-G-H letters to come together to make the A sound. We needed that as well for sleigh, for eight and neighbour. For obey, grey and survey, we needed the EY letters to come together to make the A digraph to make these three words. I wonder how you got on. Give yourself a score out of 9. The next activity is called Spelling Scramble. Your job is to unscramble the letters in each of the boxes to find what spelling word it is hiding. Once you've done that, you could have a go at making up your own spelling scramble boxes and maybe getting a member of your family to see if they could unscramble them. Or you could get someone to scramble them again for you and you can try and work out what spelling word they have scrambled up together. Pause the video now to have a go. The next activity is called the roll a dice game. All you need is a dice, some paper, some pens, pencils and your spelling words. Don't worry if you don't have a dice. In a minute, I will show you how you can find one interactively online. So, for this game, when you roll your dice, depending on what number you get will tell you what activity you need to do. So, if you roll a 1, you can choose one of your spelling words and write it in a full sentence. If you roll a 2, you can write your word in capital letters. If you roll a 3, you can choose a different spelling word and write it out 3 times. If you roll a 4, you can choose a spelling word and write it in rainbow writing if you have colours or bubble writing if you don't. If you roll a number 5, you can choose a spelling word and write its definition, what it means. If you roll a 6, you can choose a spelling word and spell your word out loud. If you roll the same number again, you can do the activity for a different one of your spelling words. Or if you're looking for a real challenge this week and something to keep you really busy, you could do each one of these activities for each of your spelling words. I wonder how long that will take you to do, but it will be a really great way to practice your spellings over and over again. I'm going to show you how to find an interactive dice now, and then we'll have a little go at playing together to start you off. Type the word interactive dice into Google. Select random dice, online stopwatch, and wait for it to load. Scroll down until the dice is ready. Once the dice is ready, you can click on it to roll. Okay, I've rolled a 4. Let's have a look at what activity I need to do. Okay, so if we have a look at the roll a dice game, number 4 is to write my word in rainbow or bubble writing. I'm going to choose the word neighbour and have a go at writing that with my colourful pens. So I know it starts with a N, E, I, oh, so many pens, G, H, B, O, U, R. Neighbour. And if I just want to check I've got my A sound in there, E-I-G-H, N-A, but or neighbour. Fantastic. So get your dice or use the online website that I showed you and have a go at playing this game now. Let us know how you get on. So for our next activity, we're going to keep with our Egyptian topic theme. So we're going to have a look at writing our spelling words using hieroglyphs. You are going to need the sheet that we had in our Ignite video of all the Egyptian hieroglyphs. If you don't have that, don't worry, because I'll show it to you in a minute. I'm going to choose one of our spelling words and have a go at writing it using hieroglyphs. Underneath, I'm going to write the English letters so I can see what each word is clearly. You may want to have a go at doing all the words and then seeing if someone in your family can decode what each of the words is using the hieroglyph sheet. Here is the hieroglyph sheet that we found in our Igniter video that we're going to be using to help us write our spelling words using Egyptian hieroglyphs today. I'm going to have a go at showing you one of the words now, choosing it in English from our spelling list and write it using hieroglyphs, and you can have a go at guessing which word I have written. Then it will be your turn. Okay, here we go. I had a good go at drawing one of our words from this week's spelling list using the hieroglyph sheet. As you can see, my word is 1, 2, 3, 4 letters, as there's 4 different hieroglyphs here. Have a look now at the screen and see if you can work out which word I have written. That's right. I've written vein. V-E-I-N. Fantastic. Now it's your turn to have a go at writing your spelling words using hieroglyphs. If you don't want to draw, stay tuned and I'll show you a way that you can do it using a website which has an online hieroglyph writer. Make sure you write the words underneath so you know what each hieroglyph drawing corresponds to. This way you're also practicing your spellings as well. For the hieroglyphs, you can go to childrensuniversity.manchester.ac.uk and search Ancient Egypt Writing in Hieroglyphs. It will take you to this section here and you can click Next, reading as you go along to find out lots of information about hieroglyphs. When you get to this screen, it gives you the chance to use the letters to write something. It says, why not your name? You could have a go at that, but we want to use it to practice our spelling words. So, if I want to take the word that I just drew, vein, I need to start with the V, E, I, N. Vein. If you want to clear that, you just drag the letters back, down like this, and then you can choose a different one of our spelling words. Why not try obey? O, B, E, Y. Obey. Have a go at that now, or you can draw your spelling words using the hieroglyph sheet that I showed you earlier on in the video. Have fun! Okay, now, as we've all been at home for such a long time, some of us have been doing lots of quizzes online with our friends. Today, we are going to play a definition quiz for our spelling words. I'm going to read a definition to you and give you 2 options, A or B, for the answer. You need to write down which one you think it is. Not just the letter A or B, but you need to write down the spelling of the word to make sure we are practicing our spellings as well. I will then reveal the answer and you can give yourself a point if you get it correct. The quiz will contain questions about what our spelling words mean, their definitions. So if you don't know any of the meanings, now is the time to use the internet to find out. You could use a dictionary, an online dictionary, or ask someone in your house. There may be some little things in the quiz to try and catch you out, so make sure you are paying attention and referring to your spelling list at all times. So, you need a pen and a pencil, and to listen in now, I'm going to read each definition to you and give you 2 options for you to write down what one you think it is. Are you ready? Okay, our first question is the number between 7 and 9. So that's our definition, the number between 7 and 9. Is that A, 8, or B, 8? I'm going to give you 3 seconds to write down your answer now. 1, 2, 3. And the answer is A, 8. This word is also 8, but this is 8. I ate my sandwich. This is 8 as in the number 8, which contains our E-I-G-H-A way that we have been learning for this week. Okay, question 2. A light cart on runners that is used to carry people over snow and ice. Is that A, sleigh, or B, sleigh? I've put something in there just like the question before to catch you all out. What do you think the answer is? 1, 2, 3. For this one, it's B, sleigh, like Santa's sleigh. This is also the word sleigh, but this is to slay a dragon. So we've got some homophones going on here, sleigh and sleigh. But this is the one we need for this definition with the E-I-G-H way to spell the A sound. Okay, question 3. A person who lives close to someone else. Is that A, a neighbour, or B, 8. Have a go at writing down your answer, neighbour or 8. 1, 2, 3. Well done, you're right. That is a neighbour with the E-I-G-H way to spell the long vowel A sound. Neighbour. Okay, question 4. This definition is to see what something measures. Is that the definition of the word survey or the definition of the word weigh? Okay, you're right. Well done. It is B, weigh. To weigh something. If you are weighing something, you are seeing how heavy something is. Are you ready for the next question? The definition is to follow or carry out the command, instruction, or wishes of someone. Is that the definition of the word obey, A, obey, or B, reign? What do you think? Write down A, obey, or B, reign. Okay, you're right. That is obey. If you obey someone, you follow or carry out their instruction. You might obey your teacher or obey your parents, following their rules. Okay, I wonder how you're doing. Let's have a look at the next one. The colour between black and white. Is that A, grey, or B, vein? The colour between black and white. Okay, let's have a look at our answer. It is, of course, A, grey. A, grey. That is the colour in between black and white. The next one. A small vessel that carries blood to the heart. Now we've got tricky homophones in here again, just like a couple of the questions at the beginning. We've got A, vein, or B, vein. What is the correct spelling for this definition? Have a go now and think about our spellings from this week. Okay, well done. It is B, vein. Your veins are the vessels in your body that are carrying your blood around. This vein is when you look in the mirror a lot, so you are quite happy and excited by your own appearance. So you might look lots and lots in the mirror. That is that vein. Well done. We're nearly at the end now. A couple more to go. To look at something carefully or in detail. Is that A, to weigh something, or B, to survey something? To look at something carefully in detail. Well done. That is B, survey. We've already found out that A, weigh, is to see how heavy something is. B, survey, is when you are looking at something carefully. If your family want to buy a house, they might get a survey done of it. They might look at it very carefully to check that everything is okay before they buy it. Okay, are you ready for the next one? A rule by a king or queen. Is that A, reign, or B, reign? Another tricky homophone in there for you again. Rule by a king or queen. And you're right, it is A, reign. R-E-I-G-N. B, rain, is the rain outside. It's raining today, and this is the king or queen's reign. And that is the end of our definition quiz. I hope you did well and enjoyed today's quiz time. So, after all the activities to practice my spellings this week, I had a little go at a test. I sent it to Miss Bridgewater to mark, and she said I got 3 out of 9. I need your help to work out which spellings are incorrect and to help me write them correctly. Pause the video now on my test to have a look. Okay, are you ready to help me? Let's take a look at each word together and see what ones I got correct, and if I didn't, we can write it correctly together using the purple pen. Okay, question 1, neighbour. I've already spotted I got this one wrong. I used the AY digraph to make the A sound. I know that we need an N-E-I-G-H-B-O-U-R. So I just used the wrong way of making the A sound. So I got that one wrong, but I've corrected it now. Let's have a look at question 2. A way. I think I got that one right. I'll give myself a tick. Number 3, 8. I remember from doing all my spelling practice this week that 8 uses the E-I-G-H digraph, just like neighbour, and then it has a T at the end, 8. I used the AI like in rain for that one. Question 4, sleigh. Oh, again, I've used the AI digraph, the AI that comes together to make the A sound, but it's not. It's S-L-E-I-G-H. Sleigh again, just like A in neighbour, A in 8 and A in sleigh. Number 5, rain. Now, I know that we have from our quiz R-A-I-N when it rains outside, but I know in my spelling test this week it was rain as in the king or queen's reign, and that was R-E-I-G-N. It had the E-I digraph in it to make the A sound. This is another way to make the A sound, but it's not correct for this word, rain. 6, vein. Oh, V-E-I-N. Fantastic. I've used the correct A sound. That one is correct. 7, survey. Oh, I can see I've put a split A in here, but we don't need a split digraph for the survey. I've spelt the first part of the word correctly, S-U-R-V, and then it just has E-Y at the end of it. We didn't need to have the split digraph. I got the first part right. Question, spelling number 8, obey. I think I've used the wrong A sound here. I've used E-I-G-H, but for obey, I need O-B-E-Y, just like the E-Y at the end of survey. The E-Y letters come together to make the A digraph. Number 9, grey. Oh, fantastic. I got that one right. So there were the 3 I got correct. And I've gone through and I've edited these ones with my purple pen, and now I've written all my spellings correctly. Why not get someone in your family to test you on your spellings this week? Let your teachers know how you did. Good luck! Okay, time to reveal our Spelling Shed champions for this week. And this week 4M are the top class in Year 4. And in 4M the top speller was Ben T. So well done to 4M. We've come to the top of the leaderboard for the first time. Well done, you've all been working really hard on your spellings. The second class was 4B, and Joshua C was 4B's top speller. In 4S, it was Caden P, and in 4EP, it was George P. So well done to Ben, Joshua, Caden and George. And the overall top speller in Year 4 for last week was Ben T. So fantastic work, all of you. Keep up the hard work on Spelling Shed. I hope you've all enjoyed this week's spelling video. Keep working hard and send us in any work that you have been doing to the emails, because we love to receive it and see what you're getting up to at home. Goodbye, everyone.